What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with a preview of the Solstice of Heroes 2025 cosmetic rewards. This one is a no silver required video. We've been doing these for a long time, and if you're interested in the cosmetic part of Solstice, then hopefully this video will help you out in terms of which items can be obtained for Bright Dust and Silver. We typically see that Bungie sell things for Silver first, and then later some of them are available for Bright Dust. If you want to avoid spending that Silver currency, then hopefully the video will help you out right here. If you do find it useful, please feel free to get subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell. That way I can keep you up to date with everything related to the game. Otherwise though, now let's get into it. Quick mention initially, there are weapons of course for Solstice and an armor set that we can earn through gameplay and upgrade at the Solstice Forge to make it glow and all that jazz. That Solstice set will also come with a set bonus which actually looks pretty good. Plus a couple of the weapons are going to be very nice as well, especially the area denial grenade launcher, which will be the first strand damage version of that weapon archetype we're able to obtain. If you want to get more details about how that will work and how Guardian ranks actually affect the tier system for rewards in these events, I'll link a separate video down below. Now though, getting into the cosmetic part, shout out to todayindestiny.com for their Eververse breakdown. I'll link that site down below. In terms of Solstice armor that we can get, on top of the Forge set that we can earn through gameplay, there'll be the cosmetic set in the Eververse store, the quote rubber ducky set as players are referring to it, and these will be available for 1500 silver, or you can opt to spend 6000 Bright Dust instead. Those costs should be immediately available when these appear in the Eververse store. Plus, it looks like Bungie will add some sets from previous Solstice events, the Lambent Luster armor right here, as well as the Refulgent Revelry set, Candescent sets, and a Luminous set from back in the day, and those will have the same costs associated. So if you want to pick any of them up, you can plan your currency spend accordingly. In terms of ornaments and things, for exotics, actually, I don't think Bungie have added any new ones, according to what we can see right now, but we will see the return of the Raging Lepus ornament for Jade Rabbit. That once again is going to be featured for silver according to the costs in the database, so it'll be up for 700 silver, but we'll also have a Bright Dust purchase option of 1250 Bright Dust. Solstice this year is actually only 2 weeks long, so I guess whatever doesn't show up in week 1 is going to show up in week 2. There'll also be the Splendid Vidua ornament for Witherhoard, which is quite a nice one, and that will have the same cost options associated with it. The only one which won't be available for Bright Dust based on the database is the Gilded Honors ornament for Forerunner. This has previously been up for Bright Dust, I believe, but this season it's only available for silver, so out of luck if you were hoping to spend Bright Dust to grab that one. Otherwise, for additional cosmetics, there is the Cabana shell. Some of these are new and some of them are older, but ghost shells will have costs of 600 silver or 2850 Bright Dust. The same is going to apply to the Quadcopter shell, although that doesn't have a silver option this time around. Then there is the Grillmaster shell, which is certainly a new one that will be sold in a bundle, as well as having an individual silver purchase cost, but again, will come up for 2850 Bright Dust. So if it doesn't show up on week 1, it's probably going to come up in week 2. Otherwise, the Sweet Sprinkles shell will be available for 600 silver or 2850 Bright Dust. Then on to Sparrows, the Micro Mini returns for 2500 Bright Dust. That one isn't listed with a silver option this time. There's also the Off My Lawn exotic Sparrow, which will come up for 800 silver or 2500 Bright Dust. A new one this time around is the Titanium Tyrant. Kind of a cool looking thing. If it shows up for silver in week 1, keep in mind it's listed to sell for Bright Dust as well, and the same can be said for the Quadricycle exotic Sparrow. There will indeed be a new skimmer available, which is the Megalodasher. A cool giant shark surfboard themed skimmer. That one will have no Bright Dust option this time around, so if you see it and you want it, you will have to spend silver in order to grab it. Onto ships though, there is the Synthowl. That will come up for 2500 Bright Dust. No silver cost on that one. Same applies to the Summertide Kite, which will be up for 2000 Bright Dust. And then we have the Flying Ace. A literal stunt plane right there. It's going to have bundled costs and will sell individually for 800 silver, or you can hold off and spend 2000 Bright Dust to grab it instead. Additionally, there is the Scout Zeppelin, a giant Hake balloon by the looks of things. It will again sell for silver and Bright Dust, so keep that in mind. But onto ghost projections, there'll be the seashell projection for 1500 bright dust. There'll also be the vacation projection, which will have the same bright dust cost, but will also sell for 200 silver. Then the flamingo projection, which will have the same 2 costs associated with it. And otherwise, we get rare ghost projections like the beach ball for 500 bright dust. And onto shaders, there is raising sea foam. The next few will actually be bright dust only. They'll cost 300 bright dust. There'll also be refined revels, as well as regal daring and vintage timber, although there will be a selection of what'll probably be pretty nice shaders actually, which are going to be silver exclusive, which follows the trend of Bungie introducing more kind of silver purchase shaders over the last couple of seasons, so look out for that bundle if you want any of them. Otherwise, to Transman effects, there is the shocking entrance coming up for 450 bright dust. Then onto emotes, we have the paperwork exotic emote for 3250 bright dust, as well as the ice cream scream, which can be bought in silver bundles or individually, but will also sell for 3250 bright dust. The same applies to the hot dog eating champ exotic emote. Then onto legendaries, we have the lovely look emote, which will come up for 500 silver or 700 bright dust. No Fair, which is another legendary, featuring the same costs. But also the roller dance emote will come up for just 700 bright dust. And we have the cool down emote as well, again featuring in bundles or individually for silver. And it will additionally be available for 700 bright dust. For a final few which are rare emotes, there is the confident strut, that will sell for 200 silver or 400 bright dust. And finally, something else we'll see is another hollow chip style consumable, which is the Flutterby. That is silver only though, so if you want to pick it up, it will be 800 silver. Outside of these though, Bungie did confirm there'll be some additional cosmetics available in the event track for Solstice. This event will use the event home, much in the same way that Arms Week does, so there'll be an event track there. Presumably, we'll get daily and weekly challenges as well as options to earn XP towards Solstice in portal playlists, so that'll work much in the same way. And like I said, tier limitations for gear, which are applied by your Guardian rank, will once again be in effect for this event, so as far as I know, it's going to be exactly the same as Arms Week. I think we'll be able to earn up to tier 4 pieces of gear, but they'll only be available if you're at Guardian rank 9. Otherwise, I think we're looking at tier 2 and tier 3 drops. I think tier 3s will be after Guardian rank 6, if I'm not mistaken. So essentially, if you have the capability to do it and you really care about getting higher tier Solstice loot, get on those Guardian ranks in the next couple of days before the event drops. Otherwise, that's all I got for you today. Once again, if you want to check out the weapon rolls, which for me are going to be the highlight really for Solstice, and maybe we'll go after one of the armor sets, really just for the set bonuses, although especially the area denial frame grenade launcher I think will be the highlight for a lot of players. So if you want to get the details on that, I will link it below. For the moment, thank you for watching today. If you found the video helpful, a rating really does help me out on the channel. Once again, I appreciate all of the support. Been a busy grind over the last few weeks since Edge of Fate dropped. Maybe I'll go and touch some grass soon. Suppose I better take the opportunity before the summer totally vanishes and then we're stuck inside for a few weeks of miserable autumn and eventually winter when Renegades will drop. At least there'll be that to tide us over. What am I talking about, man? Cheers for watching, guys, and I hope you have an awesome day.